if it's one map that you would want, if you're Infused, it would be something like a DLC.
Honestly, I think OpTic is not safe even if they win this. You got Compound coming up next, and they looked really sloppy on that the last time we saw them at Season 3. The question is, though, how practiced is Infused with these DLC maps?
The way OpTic is playing right now, right? They're winning all in the respawn. Let's talk about the respawn. They won a lot of their gunfights. You know, they dominated pretty much the kill feed, and they lose. That just means you're playing the wrong way. That's not a skill thing. That means there's something with the team that you're just not playing a correct style of play that's going to result in wins. So they really got to sit down together, talk things out, make sure everybody's doing their job. And then it won't be an issue because they are going to outslay pretty much anybody.
I have to give major props to Marky B for his performance throughout this series so far. He went even, holding his own in the AR fights in the first respawn. Then, of course, in Search and Destroy, drops double digits. Some of the biggest kills of the game. Scump, though, opens up with the first toss. That is going to sink. A 1-0 start for OpTic Gaming. We should mention, though, OpTic playing from the preferred side. They should be able to score more in this first half. It's going to be up to Infused to just keep up and just try and hold your base against OpTic here. Don't let them in for any dunks.
Yeah, I was going to say, with that position PD was playing, he needed to push up the map. I mean, get out of his own base, because he's going to start spawning his teammates there. Get them all just started to get trapped in. And see, Marky B pushing straight towards the OpTic side of the map. And now they're just going to try and get control of the drone. If you can just stall time if you're Infused, keep that score within, 1 or 2, they look really good going into the second half. I mean, you see Crim now on the flank, trying to get control of the Infused spawn. This could get dangerous if he starts to pick up kills, and that's 2 for Crim6 in the kill feed, but Formal gets taken out with the drone, falls into the hands of Karma. He passes it to Crim, able to put in a 2-point play, but you're Infused, not the worst thing. You eliminate 3 players from OpTic out of your base during that sequence. You give up a dunk, but still, it could have been much worse.
And big credit to Crim6. He led that whole charge. He got it behind him on the flank. He won a crucial 1v1. That opened the door for his teammates to come flooding through. Now Crim, another big kill needed. Marky B is going to get cut down. That drone on the ground, and it's going to be scooped up by PD. Does not fall off. PD with a 1-pointer, too far to the right, and it looks like it's actually going to land, Matt.
Yeah, he went for that side jump. You can get to that little ledge and then just jump off the map a little bit and then double jump and make that 1-point throw. So PD knocks that one down. It's a big return score for Infused there. Now they're just trying to get drone control. See Urban just looking in every direction. He's swarmed by some players. Zero trying to hide on the drone spawn, trying to pick up a cheeky kill there, as Benson would say. Marky B's just going to get gunned down, and now you see OpTic really starting to take it to Infused.
I love that you're saying cheeky here. Here comes Scump. 5-1, OpTic Gaming steamrolling here on side 1. Of course, if we get to 10 points before your first 5 minutes are up, that is going to be the stop of round 1.
Like the mercy rule in Little League Baseball.
Exactly.
You don't want to hurt the feelings of any of the kids. You just end the game and move on.
You have a little time to work with. We'll see what happens, though. Marky B trying to flank, going to be spotted after an even trade. Urban playing from his spawn is going to be able to pick up 1. No one on the drone yet for OpTic Gaming. So Urban providing a little bit of breathing room. Needs to get this kill, though, on Crim6. Shots going in. Can't finish. There he does. Big kill from Urban. All 4 up for Infused. Can they work their way up together?
PD just needs to get something going, though. I mean, he was 3 and 10, now 4 and 11. And you'd expect him to struggle on this one. This is why some teams struggle mightily on this map, is because it's so AR heavy that, you're asking players who have been playing with submachine guns their whole careers to, battle with an AR against, some of the better players with that assault rifle in the game, like, a Karma, like a Formal. So it puts them in really bad spots. And now you see PD's definitely feeling the brunt of that.
I was looking to see how Scump's performing so far in this game. He's going to be at 8-8. Karma with another huge play. Earlier, he had the dish to Crim6, who got the dunk. This time, he's going to get that drone and just jump off the map with it. Make sure no score comes in. So the score still 5-1, and PD is going to hit his second toss of this one, 5-2. 3-point difference, and really, that's just 2 possessions here in Upland.
Yeah, if you're Infused, you got to feel pretty good about this first half. If it ends with this score, I mean, you're down 3. You had one player start off 3 and 10, probably going to finish the half somewhere around, 8 and 15, 8 and 16, double negative. If he plays better in the second half, they go back on good side as well. I mean, they have a chance to really make this a close game.
PD, of course, able to pick up the kill on Formal just a few moments ago, but Formal did already get the toss off, so 6-2. OpTic Gaming still leading. Final 36 seconds of round one. Scump on your screen. Formal opens up with a two-piece. Scump didn't see the player to his right. He's got some protection, but not enough. Crim's gonna fall on the flank. Karma not able to get another scoring by himself. He needs some support, only Formal with him now, and Karma's gonna get a little too aggressive, shut down. Nice defensive hold here from Infused in the final 30 seconds.
Yeah, he was just trying to make a play, Karma, just for the sake of trying to make something happen, but PD's gonna get the drone. Might be able to make it to that outside rail, and he's actually just missed the jump, but he just jukes one player out and hits a nice one-point play at the end, making it a 3-point game going into the second half. And that is a big last-second score right there out of PD.
Yeah, and a small mistake from OpTic Gaming. They got a little too, I don't know, just too aggressive, Matt.
A little over-aggressive. I mean, they kept trying to do the same thing over and over again, which was just have one player go on the flank, try and get control of the Infused base, and then just play for the drone, which, you know, works most of the time, but right there in the last few seconds, they just let PD go on a breakaway with the drone, and results in a one-point play. And we've seen lots of times where little plays like that at the end of a half end up changing the result of the rest of the game.
Normally I've seen Marky B carry the drone, been really impressed with PD's route so far. Playing from a slightly more difficult side now. Off the spawn, you're gonna see all 8 players converge at the top. 4 of them gonna drop, and it's all on Infused side. You're gonna see Scump also now down for OpTic Gaming. Formal, though, leading the charge for Crim 6, and Crim is just gonna go for a 1-point play. So back up to a 4-point lead for OpTic Gaming, and it only took them 27 seconds to get the first score here in round 2.
Smart play by Crim there. No, off the break, you have the chance to just get points on the board. You take it, whether it's, you know, you have the clear option to go for 2, or you have that easy 1-point throw. They didn't have a clear option to get 2 points there, so he goes with a 1-point play. But now Infused looks like they're going to get some drone control, and you see Karma with a team kill there, and 2 players go down for OpTic. So Infused getting control of the OpTic Gaming base. They need a 2-point play here, Puckett. They have control, needs to put this one in. PD's going to put it in for 2, but everyone drops for Infused. OpTic, you see them rushing over to the drone side of the map, trying to get that control. But Infused winning their gunfights now. This could get scary for OpTic Gaming.
Taking a look at the map, you got Scump up top for OpTic Gaming. 3 players all charging straight at him. Picks up the assist, but nothing more. Crim 6 on the flank, just like he was doing in round 1, going back to that same exact strategy. And Infused, really, they have not caught on to it yet. They gotta fix that mistake if they want a chance of coming back in this. Just 3 points separating these 2 squads. Crim, shots going down, not landing. Formal with the other angle wasn't able to finish either. So Infused slowly pushing out of their base, but even from the preferred side, they're struggling with the AR power here of OG.
It's a big play from Crim though. I mean, he comes on the flank, and even though it doesn't, you know, result in OpTic getting the drone and putting in points, whatnot, you know, it buys a lot of time. I mean, Infused had 2 players on the drone. They had 2 players coming off spawn. It looked like they were going to get set up, try and make a push, and, you know, Crim picks up those 2 players. And then now they've wasted pretty much, you know, a minute and a half of time right here that Infused probably would have been able to get at least a 1-point play out of. So big play right there from Crim. He's going to pick up 3, 2 with a nade, 1 with the AR, and now OpTic going to get full control yet again. Some big plays coming out by Crim.
Crim 6 going up top for the drone. We'll watch his cover fire. It's Formal. Sloppy jump, going to fall down, but Scump and Karma take care of business. Formal's going to grab the drone now, and he is going to go for at least a 1-pointer. There's the toss, and it's going to be stolen out of the sky. Urban able to get the interception and the clear. Big play to keep him in this one. 2:16 still to work with here. Infused a 2-game lead so far in this best of 5. They could close it out here in the final moments if they get control of the spawns. 2
minutes is still a ton of time in this one as well. I mean, they just need to set up, get that drone control, and then just try and push it up together. You see, I believe that was PD we were on board with, try to push all the way through, needed to win at least 1 more gunfight if they were able to get control. And now you see Urban just trying to stay alive, fight off players from OpTic, gonna get 1 as another player in front of them, not able to take out Karma. But I like what Infused is doing here. They're gonna get drone control. PD's got 1 more player directly underneath him. That would have been a big gunfight. If he's able to win that against Scump there, he's able to get to those trees and then just lock down the OpTic base. But Scump wins 2 big gunfights there over on drone side. Make it 3 for Scump as he's starting to heat up here towards the end.
Karma's been playing pretty darn well throughout this game. Formal looking at +6, but Scump taking over at the end of this one. He wants to lock up the win, grabbing the drone, can't get it through. Karma on the flank, but too slow. Another big clear, but they're running out of time. Infused just 1:10 to work with.
Yeah, they need a 2-point play within the next 30 seconds. I mean, that would really put a lot of the pressure on OpTic. You may start to see them play a little bit sloppy, and Urban jumping off the map. That is not what you want within the last minute of the game. That is a pretty bad play. There's really no other way to explain that. And it seems like OpTic gonna get control of the drone. They're gonna push the Infused base. All they need is a 1-point play here. No reason to push for 2. They're gonna get it. Formal gonna connect with the throw. And OpTic putting on a strong display here. Parliament uplink.
OpTic Gaming 40 seconds away of getting their first win. Crim 6 coming through. And really it was Scump who shut things down on the first push. Crim on the second. Now we'll see who closes it out on fire. Everyone from OpTic Gaming going positive in this one. Karma leading the way now, 31 and 23, is really doing some work.
Really quiet. I mean, you know, 2 players kind of on opposite sides of the spectrum. Karma playing really well for OG. Didn't really mention that too much. You know, Crim making some big plays, you know, picking up some important kills. And Marky B.
Yeah.
I mean, Marky B really struggled here in the second half. I mean, you know, he's going to finish this game 15 and 29. I'd love to know how many kills he got in the second half of that game. It couldn't have been many.
No, he didn't do much work on side 2, but OpTic Gaming does get their win. They're gonna need to win out from here, though. Coming up next, we'll have Hardpoint Compound, and we'll close it out with a Game 5. If it goes the distance, S&D Solar. But Infused still on match point. Could lock it up here. We'll take a look at our numbers as we head out to commercial break.